In this video, I will show you how to do the flow test. So the first thing you need to do is to get the experimental setup done like this. So we have the cylinder pump, the manometer, and the fluid. So before doing the experiment, you have to make sure that the tubing system is that there is no liquid left in this tubing system, and there is no leakage as well. So how to make sure that there is no leakage? Just to fasten everywhere these screws in here. Okay, so next thing is to pump this fluid into this tubing system until the whole tubing system is filled with the fluid. Okay, turn on the cylinder pump and set the rate to be 19, and we're going to use withdraw and start. So what the cylinder pump will do is to drive the fluid from this beaker into this tubing system. This will take a while. By the way, during the whole experiment, you have to make sure that the tube between this end and this end should be in the same plane, like this. Okay, this happened because the rate is too high, and now we will change it to 10. Start. Okay, there are too much air inside the cylinder, so I'll get them out. Alright. Okay, again that's ready to withdraw and start. Okay, let's stop here. So the next thing you need to make sure is that the tube between the tubing system and this manometer is filled with the fluid. Now you can see there are some air bubble or vacuum inside. So you need to set the syringe pump to pumping, and okay, and you loosen this screw. So the fluid will go directly into this tube. You see there are some leakage. It means this tube is now filled with the fluid, and then you can tighten it again and do the same to the other. Okay. Make sure it's tight enough. Alright, now you can measure the pressure drop. So first you turn the manometer on. See, because there's no flow inside this tubing system, the reading should be 0. If it's not, press the 0 button to 0 it. Wait for several seconds until this reading is stable. And keep zeroing it. Okay, it's almost there. Next, we'll set the flow rate to be 1 milliliter per minute. Okay. You can choose either withdraw or pumping to measure the pressure drop between this tubing system. So I will use pumping here. Start. And you will notice that the pressure is changing. Wait until this reading is stable. Remember, you can use the scale button to change the pressure unit. Like now it's millimeter water. You can change it to kilopascal. Yep. It's still changing, so wait. It seems the reading is fluctuating. It goes up at first and then goes down and then goes up again. So now what you can do is to take an average. Like here we can use 2.20 kilopascal, and then you can change the rate from 1 to 2. And do the same thing. Start. You'll notice that the pressure drop here is increasing. It's almost twice the value of the first one. And when it's stable, you record the data and then increase the rate from 2 to 3 and 4 and 5 and record the pressure drop each time. So by using the equation relating the pressure drop to viscosity, you'll have a calculated viscosity for this fluid. And you can compare this viscosity with what we measured from the rheometer and see whether these two agrees with each other or there's a big difference. So that's pretty much for the flow test.